Everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to learn about political structures. So, political structures and political, they're two different things. Political structures are one, and political ideologies are another. Political ideologies are basically like capitalism, communism, anarchism, etc. But political structures are like democracy, Marxism. Communism can come in, but uh, it's not exactly. Communism right now is not part of a political structure, but dictatorship and totalitarianism is. Moving on, we'll start with democracy. So, as you know, democracy is the political structure that first started in ancient Athens. It is a political structure that has people vote, there is a senate, and there is no royal family. But in ancient Athens, which is in Athens, which was in ancient Greece, only the nobles could vote. But there was still a senate. But this senate was filled with nobles and people with incredible power. But in Rome, you could have seen in ancient Rome, you could see there was a senate, common people could vote, and there was no royal family. And hence, many a times, modern democracy can be can be adhered and given to the rise of the Roman, uh, the democracy of Rome. Moving on to communism. Communism is a political structure that was first defined by Karl Marx. It started during the Russian Revolution when the Bolsheviks, or the majority led by Vladimir Lenin, overthrew the Russian royal family. So, what is socialism? Socialism is a political ideology that was created by Karl Marx, who also defined communism. It is a structure that is between communism and capitalism. So, there is a concept of money, but the government also uh, keeps the money, keeps the in communism the government keeps some of the money, but in socialism the government does not keep money. But the people of the country work together to build the economy of that country. So monarchy. So, monarchy is a political structure that has a royal family. It is the oldest political structure in the world right now. So, there are two types of monarchies. One is the constitutional monarchy, and one is the authoritative monarchy. So, constitutional monarchy is when the royal family holds a bit of power, but most of the power belongs to the government, prime minister, and governors of that country. France, countries like France and the UK are some examples of constitutional monarchy. What is absolute monarchy? Absolute monarchy is a political structure where the royal family has all the power. So if you look at the Middle East, the prince of the Middle East, the prince of Saudi Arabia, has all the power in Saudi Arabia, um, and he can control everything. You can say that he is a monarch, so totalitarianism. What is it? Totalitarianism is a political structure that has a government that oppresses people and that do not follow them and speak against the laws and rules that the government sets. Uh, Countries like North Korea, which is isolated and oppresses people who try to go against Kim Jong Un, are some examples of countries that are totalitarian, that follow totalitarianism in their government. Um, Also, uh, a totalitarian government is uh, extremely bad for a country because you don't have any freedom of speech. You're limiting your uh, you're limiting your uh, the people in your country to speak as per your own rules. You're oppressing the press to do what you say. You're oppressing your own people. You're also controlling their lives, their daily lives. In a country like North Korea, where their own people are not allowed to even step out of their country to visit their relatives or their friends living in South Korea, are and if they escape, they have to go through China, which will send them back to North Korea. And only once has it happened that a person has actually managed to escape North Korea. But to escape North Korea tremendous, is a tremendous thing. But overall, a totalitarian country is bad because it's not, it does not increase it does not help the people in its own country to go out of the country and study and get exposure to so many different types of people, so many different types of cultures, but they're just a but the government of a totalitarian country will isolate it and will isolate their people and isolate their own country just to be safe from all of the world. Thank you. So dictatorship is counted tot- in totalitarianism because it limits the freedom that the people have in their country. So dictatorship is a totalitarian structure that follows a one-party rule. It started in the USSR when Joseph Stalin took power after the death of Vladimir Lenin. In recent years, countries like North Korea, Vietnam, Russia, China, Cuba, Venezuela, etc., uh, are types of dictatorship countries. So, dictatorship is a highly censored political structure that does not allow the general population to do what they want. For example, in North Korea, it is banned to watch anything except for North Korean news. This restricts people from learning about the world and the world's views on North Korea's actions, about North Korea's political structures, about North Korea's ideologies, about the things that North Korea does. What is fascism? So, fascism is a uh, rightist party, is an authoritarian right party. So, it is a political structure under totalitarianism. So, it was actually started during before the Second World War when Benito Mussolini and um, Germany. So Benito Mussolini was the first fascist dictator in the world, um, and followed by Adolf Hitler from Germany. Uh, the Nazi Party was controlled by Adolf Hitler, also called the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the National Sozialistische Deutsches Arbeiterparty, or NSDAP for short. It calls the leading party to fascism causes the leading party to focus more on the majority than the minority. For example, in Germany, the Nazi Party focused on getting land for the Aryan race, as they called it. Basically meaning all basically meaning getting all the German ethnics, all the original Germans together, and killing all the non-Germans in concentration camps. Uh, while also they sent a lot of Jews to concentration camps during the Holocaust. Other Allied nations set up concentration camps in other allied nations allied nations that were other nations that were allied to Nazi Germany set up concentration camps. In total, the Axis powers had had 44,000 concentration camps that were only dedicated to Jews. Currently, there are no countries in the world that are fascist, but many countries have oppressive totalitarian dictatorships like North Korea. So this is the end of the video. Please tell me what to do next. I would love to read your comments on what video I should do next, uh, and please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, remember, I've got two playlists. One is for my anarchism, my anarcho-communism, and versus other political ideologies. Uh, and please continue watching my videos. Subscribing helps a lot and encourages me to uh, add more videos.